Hello and welcome to Disney Makes Coloring. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So today is my July plans video. In this video, I am going to be showing you my coloring journal setup for next month. Look at, I take this everywhere with me and you can see that it is, I'm almost to the point where I have to start a new one, which stinks. I figured it out. It's going to go through September, and then I'll have to start a new one. Anyway, I'm going to show you my coloring journal, how I set it up. I'm going to show you pages that I'd like to color in my 10 books to complete eventually. And then I'm also going to show you, I chose 10 of my untouched coloring books that I would like to touch in the month of July. So let's start with my coloring journal. For those of you who are new, welcome. Welcome back. For my returnees, this is my coloring journal. Every month, as you can see, this month we are in June. As you can see, I haven't filled out my wrap up yet, but here is July. I did it very 4th of July, red, white, and blue. So I start off with the month. I like having a month. I don't really use it, but it's there. Then I do my completed, oh, you can't even see that. My completed pages. So this one is for me. I put a hidden Mickey in all my coloring completed pages, so I like to make sure I put one in each page. The title of the book, how many pages in that book I colored, what mediums I used, and the date that I colored it. And I save room for, I only did up to 64, but I leave this page just in case. I used some star stickers this month. The next I have is my buddy colors, which I already have some set up. And then here's my continued for buddy colors. Then my challenges and prompts. I need to put mine. I know mine already. I'll put mine on there. And then my notes. I have 2 more notes pages, but I already have something written on there. And then my wrap up. So that is my coloring journal. I also wanted to talk about, before I get into the books, is my color alongs that I plan on doing. So you will have, by the time you see this, you'll have already seen my ABC color challenge for July. The letter is I, and I did a whole video on that. The other color alongs that I do, or actually challenges, I should say. One of them is my Megs Disney Mandala Challenge. And for the month of July, I am going to do Sulley from Monsters, Inc. I'm going to put a picture up of Sulley here so you can see what he looks like. So what this entails is you pick a mandala. I personally use this mandala book. So, but you do not have to use this mandala book. It can be any mandala book. And then what I do is I pick, I'm going in reverse here. So the front ones I do for Amanda's, but the back of the book I'm doing for mine. So I've only been doing this for a few months. The first month we did Snow White. So you take the character and you take the colors of that character, and that is your color palette for your mandala. Then we did Donald Duck was for the month of June. And then, so I will be doing Sulley for the month of July. And he is more like turquoise and purple and white. Yeah, you'll have to look him up. But yeah, I'll put a picture up. So yeah, so any mandala you have, I mean, you're more than welcome to join me. This is Floating Mandalas by Tabitha Barnett. I got it on Amazon. They're not too expensive. And there are a lot of mandalas. A lot. But, so yeah. So for the month of July, we are doing Sulley from Monsters, Inc. So the next color along I have is, I do it with my friend Amanda from Amanda Colors. It is, we choose a page out of Chris Reiniak's Morning Scribbles. This is the Frogs and Friends edition. We use the hashtag Frogs and Friends color along. We pick a page out of this book each month, and we, it's like a group color along, and we color it together. Now, I will be coloring it with you all online and doing a slideshow of last month's for you coming up. But we decided for this month, I have already colored it. Oh, where is it? Here it is. We are doing the Cheeseburger Frog. So I'm going to reprint it. I colored this a long time ago, and I will be coloring mine again with all of you. I don't really know how much different I'll color it, and I may just do a slideshow. We shall see. I could change my mind, but I colored this one before we started this color along. So for the month of July, this is perfect for summer, we are coloring the Cheeseburger Frog. I am excited to see all of your frogs and can't wait. It's going to be real exciting. But yeah, so those are my hashtags for now. I had an extra one for the month of June, and a lot of you did participate. I did have a birthday hashtag, and it was, I forget the hashtag, Megs birthday favorites, I think, 2023. Don't quote me on that. I will put it across the screen. And I will be doing a slideshow of everybody who participated in that also later on. I will probably do all those slideshows in July. I am taking another vacation at the end. You'll be seeing this is the end of June, and I will be at the beach when you see this video. So anyway, I'm going to move on to my 10 books to complete eventually. The first one I have for you is Reptiloids by Vasil Seko. And this book I would like to actually complete this year. So I figured it out that from here to the end of December, I need to color 3 pages at least for 2 months, and then 2 pages from there on to finish this book. So I picked 3 pages. I basically I'm going from here on out, I'm just going to go in order of the book. So I have this guy. He is smoking his pipe, chilling. I think these are so funny. I've got this guy. He is, looks like he is a professor of some kind, a scholar. He is writing everything he knows and all of his wealth of information into his diary. And then this one. This guy reminds me of, how many of you, leave this in the comments below, saw the 80s musical? It was made for television, Alice in Wonderland. There was 2 parts. There was Alice in Wonderland, and then there was Through the Looking Glass. And they sang, anyway, there was a part with the White Knight, and he had his horse, and he sang to her. It was really, they danced. Anyway, for some reason, that's what this reminds me of, a knight and his horse, even though it's a bird of some sort. But that will be, I'm going to use that as coloring for this. And it's a lot of like gray and white. And anyway, let me know in the comments below if you know what movie I am talking about. There is, I'm trying to think of some of the songs they sing. There's a Jabberwocky in it. She sings a song to a monkey. She sings a song to a baby deer. Yeah. Anyway, so let me know if you've seen that movie. You know what I'm talking about. So that's Reptiloids. I also this one is another one that I am attempting to finish. And believe it or not, there I do not have too many left. So I have 2 for my ABC color challenge that are in here, and those 2 are Incredibles. So we have The Sister, I don't remember names, I'm so sorry. It wasn't one of my favorite movies. I do like it, but so I don't watch it very often. And The Mom. So those are the 2 in here. And then these are sneak peeks. For those of you who do not know, Amanda Colors and I have a Facebook group. It is called Color With Us. I will leave a link to the Facebook group in the description box below. We would love to have you join us. We do 2 scavenger hunts every week. We do a Disney prompt and we do a regular prompt. So for 2 of the Disney prompts for July, one is Mushu and the other is Maleficent. So that is a sneak peek for those of you, if you want to join us. 2 of the Disney prompts. So that is Disney Portraits by Hatchet Hero or Art Therapy. Another one of my 10 books to complete eventually. It's actually, I got this idea from Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors. Instead of doing 10 books, she does 5 books and then she does 5 illustrators. Well, I only did 2 illustrators in this way. One was Morgan O'Brien, and the other one, not necessarily an illustrator, but Romantic Country was my other one. So I have a number of boxes of how many pages would be in one book in my coloring journal, which if you want to see what that looks like, I will show you. I have that in the very back of my book here. So as you can see, and then I'm using a highlighter to mark the box. So Eerie Page is what I put, but it's really Romantic Country. And then my Matchstick Mouse. So I'm not just doing Morgan O'Brien, it's only the Matchstick Mouse. And as you can see, I only have 1 box left, and I would have completed one of these books. But, so when I start my new journal, I will start this over again. Yeah. But, so I picked, this is the Matchstick Mouse Summer Coloring Book. This is one I would like to color in a lot this summer. So these are 3 that I would like to color. Here is one. I figured anything works for my letter I in these books because I know he's a worm, but he could be an inchworm. He could be about 1 inch long, right? An inchworm. Let me know if you agree. Let me know. So here's one, he's hiking up the hill. And then this is one of my absolute favorites in this book where it's camping. And he's got his lightning bugs here. I think that one would be fun. Look at little Wilbur. He's all curled up sleeping. So cute. And then this one is for another sneak peek for one of our scavenger hunt prompts in our Facebook group is swimming. He is jumping in. Cannonball. So that is Matchstick Mouse, a summer coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. For Romantic Country, if you guys did not know, I am doing a full book color along on my channel. We so far have colored these 2 pages. These 2 we did for the month of June. And we have colored this one we did in the month of May. For July, my goal is to do this map and this map for July. So we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing all in one color along or if I'm going to do half and half and then half and half. We shall see. But, yeah. You guys seem to be really enjoying this color along, so I am excited. I did get, this is my second copy. I have my first copy that I have just for me. This one is just for the color along. So that's Romantic Country by Eerie. The next one I have is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. This book, sorry I have plastic on it because The cover was getting really dingy and I'm trying to protect it. Amanda gave me this idea. They're page protectors, and she just cut them to fit, and then we stick them on so they don't move, because they do move with washi tape. Anyway, so Amanda Colors and I originally started this. We decided we wanted to do this book from front to back, from beginning to end. Since we have started this, which we realized, she sent me a message today that I'm filming it, which is that today is the 21st of June that I'm filming this, that we started this exactly 1 year ago today. So this book is going to take years to complete, because we do 2 pages a month, the double page spread. Anyway, but since we have started, we have added some friends. We have added Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love, and we have added a new friend, Diane. And we are so excited to have them. So if you have this book and you would like to join us, you are more than welcome. The more the merrier. We have a group chat on Instagram that we post our pictures and talk about and all of that. So, yeah. So the pages that we are doing this month, which makes me want to scream, is these 2. If you did not know this about me, me and flowers are not the best of friends when it comes to coloring. I am the one of those strange weirdos that like pages like this. I loved this. This were my favorites that I did in this book so far. I like lots of different things to color, not repetitive things, which is why mandalas really are not my favorite. So the only way that's getting me to color mandalas is doing that mandala, the Disney challenge, and then I use Amanda's palette, her AC palette challenge. So yeah. Yep. Anyway, there you go. This is what we have for the month of July. I'm not looking forward to this one either. I don't know why, but this to me is really weird. It's like her head exploded. Anyway. It's a really cute story, though. If you have not read this, it's a very, very cute story. All right. The next one I have is newly added to my 10 books to complete eventually is Gnome Sweet Gnomes. I picked a couple pages in here that I would like to color. Not going to necessarily color all these pages that I have picked out. These are just, you know, some that I liked. This one goes with my ABC Color Challenge for ice cream. Here they are. Oh, by the way, this Gnome Sweet Gnome by Teresa Goodrich. I don't know if I said that. I picked that one. I picked this one for Christmas in July. They're ice skating. So cute. And that also goes with my letter. Ice skating. Here's a good summary page. They are at the beach. I'm going to the beach. So excited. And then I thought this was a good summary page too. Good, love watermelon. Who out there, leave in the comments below if you love watermelon. I love watermelon. We eat tons of watermelon in the summer here. It's good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That is Gnome Sweet Gnomes by Teresa Goodrich. The next one I have is Nice Little Town 6 by Tatiana Bogumilova. This one is another book I have a friend that is helping me complete. Her name is Brandy. And her and I are completing this one, or she's helping me complete mine. I picked this one. It's really her turn to choose, so... but if she doesn't want to choose, this one totally works for my ABC challenge for ice cream. There's a nice big ice cream right here. I'm not one, so you know, that likes to color food. So this page would actually be my very last choice, but there's still a lot in here that we have not colored. But that is Nice Little Town 6. And as soon as I'm done with number 6, I will pick another volume. So you guys know, in case you didn't know, number 14 just came out. They say it's supposed to be a little bit different. I'm thinking it doesn't have mice in it. I think it has to do with vacations or something, vacation homes or something like that. It will be in my, I ordered it and I should be getting it tomorrow, I believe. So it will be in my June haul video. There's 2 more books that came out too, just in case you didn't know. There is a new Camellia Angel Cova book that just came out. It is 50 Summer and... oh, what was it? Anyway, it's the Fairy House ones. It's the summer one. Vacation and Summer Fairy Houses. That one. So excited. I ordered it already. Anyway, this is Benny Blue by Christine Karen. This is another one of my 10 books to complete eventually. The ones I want to complete are, this is absolutely one of my absolute favorites in this entire book. He tried to build a birdhouse and he got lots of owies. So I was thinking this works for my eye for injuries. He got lots of injuries while building his birdhouse. And then this one is one of the bonus pages in the back. I thought would be cute for Christmas in July. So that is Benny Blue by Christine Karen. Country Chibis by Alexandra Franzese is another one of my absolute favorite illustrators. And this is one of my 10 books complete eventually. Some of the pages I thought would be good were, I like this one. It's like she went to the fair and she got some cotton candy and some popcorn. She won a teddy bear and she won a fish. So cute. I couldn't really find anything that had to do with my letter I in here. And then this one, the fishing page, is one of my favorites. I just love it. I don't believe this one will be complete this year, but yeah. 50 Farmers Miniatures. I will be picking one Camellia book every time as one of my books to complete. So until this one is complete, 50 Farmers Miniatures, and it's going to be a while. So I try to do multiple pages in here each month. It doesn't always happen, but this one I want to do. This one, there is a color along on this one by Erica Elm Colors, and she does the cutest background around this pig, and I really want to try that. So that is one of my goals to do, following her color along. I also really love this one. I think it is so cute. I love those. The Bumblebee one, these are just ones that make me think summer, totally. And these cute little ducks playing jump rope. Anyway, I got a long ways to go still in this one. I have colored a lot, but 50 pages is a lot. Last but not least, and my 10 books to complete eventually, is my Disney ABC book. The letter is I. Now, I do a group buddy color. There are quite a few of us doing this. I pick a page in here each month and we all color it together. For the month of June, we did the Donald Duck one for the letter D. So for July, it's I, and the page I chose is Iago. I is a very difficult letter. I know I said that in my video, but it is very challenging. There are not very many common Disney characters that start with the I other than Iago and the Incredibles. This one, I forget her name, but it does start with an I. And this is the Good Dinosaur. It's the mom. The mom's name starts with an I. And I already forgot. I did write them all down. I could look it up for you. I wrote it down right here. No, I didn't. I did. Her name is Ida. IDA, Ida. She is the Good Dinosaur's mom. But, yeah. So I'm going to be doing a mid-year video coming up. You will be seeing very soon. And I will be flipping through all my 10 books so you guys can see what I've done. Now, the next section here is 10 books that I want to touch. These are 10 untouched coloring books in my collection that I would like to touch in the month of July. First one here is Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson. I have not touched this book. I picked a couple of my favorite pages that I would like to touch. This one is one. We have the mushroom page with the butterfly or moth, whatever, dragonfly, I'm not really sure. He looks like he has a long tail and little wings, so I'm assuming it's a dragonfly. Oh, I just realized there's other little bugs. So we got little like ladybugs in here. I only see 2. But there's that one. I love this one. It's like the Princess and the Frog. I know flowers, and I just told you that me and flowers aren't friends, but I just think it's so pretty. It would be fun to color her. And then I love this. The bird is protecting the mice from the rain. Is that not the sweetest thing you've ever seen? So cute. And I forgot to add this book to my books, my summer books. So this would be a good one too. Summer Nights. But yeah, so that was the first one. Second one I have is, I'm going to try to pick a mythographic book each month, because most of my mythographic books, as you have seen, have not been touched. This is Menagerie by Fabiana Attanasio. I picked some of my favorite pages in here. First one I have is this one where she is riding the whale. And it looks like an upside down umbrella. Rainbow. Sorry, brain fart. And then I love this one. The raccoons getting into mischief. I know they're supposed to be like witches or something, but in my mind, they are just getting into somebody's stuff and making a mess. Spilling all over the place. Anyway, so cute. The hedgehogs. I love the hedgehogs. They're so cute. And then the last one I picked in here is this giraffe page. I know there's a color along I saw that somebody did recently on this one. But I love that. So cute. So that's Mythographic Menagerie by Fabiana Attanasio. Then I picked, so, did I only pick 9? No, I didn't. So I have 3 books here, anything books. I have 3 Disney books, and then I have 4 Christmas books. So this is Wizard of Oz in German, or I don't know, language that is. I picked some of my favorite pages in here. This is by Fabiana Attanasio. These, I don't know where you're going to get anymore. They're very hard to find, and when I did find the ones I wanted, it was on Book Depository. And Book Depository is no more, so yeah, I don't know. Amazon sometimes has them, but not the English ones. So, you know, yeah. I really like this ruby slipper page, and I think it would be so much fun to use lots of red glitter. Anyway, to make the ruby slippers nice and shiny. I love this. Look at, he's crying, a cowardly lion. Aww. It's when she yells at him for being mean to Toto. Oh, even Toto has a tear. Oh, I just noticed that. This one is one of the double pages I like. They are on their way to the Emerald City. I love this one here. She's sleeping in the poppies with Toto. And then we have, I like this one. I think this, it's very steampunk. I think it's fun. It would be fun to color. And then the last one is, I don't know if I do it as a double page. I don't know if I actually color this page, but I love this. In case you did not know, I do like to sew. Yes, I do. It's one of my other hobbies. I haven't touched it in quite a while, but I do like to sew. The next three I have are all Disney books that I have not touched. One here is new to me. This is Seasons. This is the color by number. It has all the different seasons, so I thought it would be good. I'm not really going to show you too much of the solutions because you could pick a summery page. You could pick a wintry page for Christmas in July. Anyway, there's this one. I picked a hardback one that I have not touched. This one is, I have it translated, Disney's Eternal Stories by Hatchet Hero or Art Therapy. And I picked a couple pages here that I would like to color. That's not it. Here is the first one. Here is Mulan and little brother. She's giving little brother a bath. There's a lot of bath pictures in this book. I thought that one would be cute. Oh, I loved this one. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. So cute. Then we have Wally. Hint, hint is another one of our scavenger hunt prompts for July. And this guy right here, his name is Ian. So for my ABC color challenge, this is from Onward. But this page is one of my absolute favorites. This one over here. It's one of my absolute favorites. But so that is Disney's Eternal Stories. And then the third one I picked, I will probably be pulling it apart. But this one is like the Disney, it's the Mythical Posters to Color is what it's called. It's Disney posters, like movie posters. I'm gonna go this way. So in the back, you have all the posters. So you have something to go by. I picked Robin Hood. I am a huge Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood. I believe that's the very last. No, Winnie the Pooh is. And then I picked The Sword in the Stone. I was going for some classics here. And then Alice in Wonderland. Liked that one. Anyway, there is lots of movie posters. And there are references in the very back of this book to all of these. I think I picked one more. I picked a Christmas one. Here it is. Mickey Mouse and Mickey's Good Deed. You got a Christmas wreath. It's snowing. Pluto, he's singing. That's cute. So that is the movie posters. And then the next four I have are all Christmas. For Christmas in July. Christmas books that I did not get to touch this last December. And this one is by Morgan O'Brien, The North Pole Elves. Some of my favorite pages in here is the Narwhal page. I love this with the owls in the tree. The polar bear, and the elf is giving him a fish to eat. Is he not cute, the sled dog? I just think that's the cutest dog. I love that. That one. And then this one where the elf got a puppy for Christmas. I love it. I want a puppy so bad. So, story time with Megan. I really, really want a dog. In case you didn't know, while my mom was sick, my mom got sick in February of 2021, and she died in November. But in April, March or April, while my mom was sick, she got to come home. It was in between. First she was in UCLA, they sent her home, and then they sent her to City of Hope. So while she was home in between, it was like a morning of one of her doctor's appointments. And I had a Chiweenie. I'll put a picture of her here if I remember. And her name was Lucy. And she was my companion. She was my everything. My husband and I do not have children. So she was my child. And her and I were like never apart. And so for me being gone all the time, that was hard on her. Well, it's like she gave up. Because she had been having seizures in the past, and she's kind of gotten doggy Alzheimer's, and she would get lost and confused to where she was. She'd run into walls. She was old. She was only 11, but she had other health issues. So it was the morning of one of my mom's appointments that we were taking her to, and I was supposed to go with. And she was just having seizure after seizure after seizure after seizure, and it wasn't stopping. So my mom said, I understand. You take care of your dog, and your dad and I will go. So they left, which that was hard right there of her going without me, because I went to everything. I wanted to be in the know. Because I was technically her caregiver. Anyway, so I had to call my husband because he was already at work, and had him come home, which we had just moved back from Texas. So 2021 was a horrible year for me, just in case 2020 and 2021. So my husband came home, and she was still having him nonstop, and I would try to put her down on the ground. She would just fall over. So if I held her tight, held her in a towel, and I held her really tight. She was tiny. She barely even weighed 6 pounds. And she would be okay, but you could just see in her eyes that she was no longer there. And of course it was during COVID, so you couldn't just go to any vet. I called every vet in town, and the only way they would see her right away is if we wanted to put her down. Otherwise, we would have had to wait days or weeks to get her into any vet. So we decided that she wasn't there. She was suffering. She couldn't walk. It was mean of us to make her wait. So we called her normal vet and said, we think it's time. So of course we took her in, and that was awful. And that's the last time I saw her. And anyway, I would love to get another dog, but we had a house built here where I live, and because at that time we were living with my parents, so we still need to put in a backyard. So it is just dirt, and it's full of those stickers. They're the worst ones. I forget what they're called. Anyway, when my brother brings his dog over, he gets him in his feet, and then he won't walk, and we have to get him out of his feet. So I don't want to, and I want a puppy. I don't want to have a yard to train it to go potty outside and all that good stuff. Anyway, long story there. Totally off subject, but yeah. But seeing this page made me think that I really, really, really want a puppy. Moving on. Christmas in July. So here we have a Coloring Haven. I'm going to try to pick one of these books every month too, because I belong to the subscription, the magazine subscription. I get one every month, and they're starting to pile up, and I hardly touch them. So this one is the Christmas Gnome Special, and it has Mariola Budek, Ava Brown, Chet Mitten, and more. So I tried to pick one in each. So here is Mariola Budek. I love this one with his tongue sticking out. He is on a sled in the snow. This one is Chet Minton. Here he is in a wreath with his jug. It's got a Christmas tree on it. I'm going to say it's his jug of syrup. Like Buddy the Elf. They love syrup. Right? And that is sugar syrup, not alcohol syrup. Even though that's what he thinks is syrup when he puts it in his coffee when he's working. So, anyway. So there's that one. And then this is Chromognomes, or Joseph Johnson is the illustrator's name. And I love his work. I have colored. If you did not know, if you join his Facebook group, he gives out freebies constantly, all the time. So, yeah. I need to, yeah. So there's that one. So that is the Christmas Gnome Special by many different illustrators. This is number 9 of my 10 books. This is Nice Little Town Christmas 3. This one just came out this last Christmas. I got it. I didn't color in it. I ran out of time. I didn't color in half of my Christmas books. So this is the cover page. I thought that would be fun to color. And then I love this one. Waiting for Santa Claus. Supposed to be sleeping. The ladybug down here is sleeping. Santa Claus won't come if you're not sleeping. And then this one, I love it. He's sitting in a tree, the Christmas tree with all the ornaments, eating his cookies or whatever. Anyway, I thought it was cute. So that is Nice Little Town Christmas 3 by Tatiana Bogimsilova. And then last but not least is a Winter Mandalas by Alexandra Franzese. Some of the pages I thought were cute is this one with I'm guessing they're robins. I don't know, I thought it was cute. Or the reindeer one I liked. And then, of course, the gnome one. There are lots of cute ones in here, though. Yeah. So that is it for my July plans video. Let me know if you made it all the way to the end. If you did, thank you so much. Yeah. And I know I say this every month, but if you have any of these books that I showed today, especially any of the 10 books to touch, and you would like to do a buddy color, message me. You can message me on Instagram. You could message me on Facebook. And then I also have an email address, and they are all in the description box below. And I would love to buddy color with you. It doesn't have to be any of those specific pages that I picked, But if you have any of these books, even any of my 10 books to complete eventually, I would love to do a buddy color. Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for listening to my sad story. Yeah, I feel like I'm always sad, but I'm not. I am, but I'm trying. I'm working on that. This whole YouTube thing has really, really helped me. This whole coloring community has helped me. I've made some amazing friends. And you guys have no idea how important you are to me. I'm loving getting to know all of you and hearing all of your kind words and the support you give me. And yeah, you guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. And yeah. And as a fellow mental health struggler, as I would like to call myself, I do struggle with mental health, depression. This really helps. And I would have to agree with therapists that say coloring is one of the #1 things they recommend. And I agree. I totally agree. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching this. Again, let me know in the comments below if you would if you watched it and made it all the way through. Yeah, let me know if you have any of these books. And again, message me on any of those. Let me know if you want a buddy color in any of these books, or if you have a specific book that you are dying to buddy color in, if I have it. And I would love to join you and color with you if I have that book. But yeah, so if you're new here, sorry about my story time. If you're new here, I would love to have you join us. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you're notified when I post new videos, and the thumbs up that you like it. I really appreciate it. That really does help my channel. And comments, I do love comments. They do really make my day. Any kind of comment, even a happy face, a heart emoji, it makes my day. Yeah. Thank you again. I love making these videos and talking to all of you, and I look forward to talking to you all real soon.